Hi everyone, this is Longshot441 here, and today I'll be talking about the 1K Sniper, or the 1000-yard stare as most people put it, and whether or not this gun is overpowered or not. It's a very controversial topic for most people because some people think it's not, others think it is, so it just gets jumbled around of whether people think it is or it isn't. So, I'm going to take you to a link because I posted on the Bungie forums, and you guys responded of whether or not you thought it was or wasn't. So let's go look at that right now. So, do you think it's overpowered, yes or no? 272 if you thought it was. 1,130 if you thought it wasn't. Now, I see a lot of people said it's not. I thought it would be more balanced to the percentage to say it would. Now, I understand why the people said no. It's because they probably use a sniper. They got really nice with a sniper. They've used it a lot and trained with it, and so they can use it very, very good. But we'll get to the point of why I think it is a bit overpowered versus why it isn't. So some of the comments are PS4 Gamer JB. 80% of people use it. And James 70. It's not, as many others have said, it's almost the same gun as the others in the past that were never overpowered. But the thing I think is happening is that the maps are becoming more open, and people are realizing this and getting better with the snipers in general. I kind of enjoy some snipers because, yeah, I'll get killed by them. There are so many people that play defensively while sniping. They can be easy targets if you play smart. Now, with these two, with PS4 Gamer, I agree with it, that the fact that it is, a lot of people do use it. It's because of the hidden hand perk, which a lot of people want to get, is given out through a mission, which to me is just the dumbest thing I've ever heard of, because it's so easy to complete that mission and get that sniper. You'd think they would have gave it out through a nightfall or something. It make it more difficult, but no. Bungie doesn't know how to set up really good things for this, but it is what it is. As for James, I can see where the maps become more open and it's easier for snipers to kill you, but it comes down to the fact that people are only using that one gun. But yes, people do like to play defensively with snipers, and they do in fact camp, and it makes it so much of a more pain when they do. But you can kill them. It is possible if you know what you're doing. SA Jagan. Know what the difference between the 1K Sniper and her Benevolence, LDR, Final Boss, and Supremacy? Well, it'd basically be the difference between them is because the availability of the sniper versus all of them. And that the fact that with this in mind, there were a ton of snipers that you could have choose from year 1 and year 2. The list was a lot bigger than what we have now. We only have like 1, 2, 3 snipers that people can choose from, and most people are going to use the 1,000-yard stare because it's a fast shooting gun and it has good aim assist, and the short gaze and the hidden hand perk make it really decent. So it makes it more of an easy to use sniper for those type of people or anyone else who uses it versus the other snipers that are there and not being used. So that's one of the things. Normal one maybe. Mine, hell yeah. It's so broken with short gaze and hidden hand. If OP you mean by everyone has access to it with the hidden hand for the quest, it has crazy aim assist, everyone uses it, takes the least amount of sniping skill to use, and is easily available to everyone and anyone. Let's see. This Just Kidding goes along. He talks about the hitbox, which might not be too far. I'm not sure. With the hitbox, it might be a little bigger than the other snipers. So I can kind of see that because sometimes you hit a shot and you would have thought you missed, and it ends up killing them or hitting them. So it might go along with the hitbox as well as being there, but I'm a little skeptical on that part. So that's just half and half for me. I love the 1K Sniper. I do so much better with the other snipers. I just feel like it's perfect. It handles great and has such great impact and ammo. I love it, but it's overpowered. auto aim helps when I quick scope and no scope. Necro, is it overused? Yes. Overpowered? No, not really. Let's go with this. And this is one of the better comments. Kuyakin. 1K Sniper is good, but definitely not overpowered. He goes along with the same thing I'm saying. There's basically... It is only 2 legendary high-impact snipers in TTK, excluding the class Steel Piercer, and the other one is the Arene, which is not viable to his very low aim assist. For 6v6, I prefer fast-firing snipers because I can get rapid double and triple kills, or 2 body shots quickly if I missed a head. A sniper such as the Whaler's Watch, or March, is much better statistically than a 1K sniper. People, however, seem to prefer the high-impact snipers in TTK. But for trials, high-impact snipers are better, leaving the community with one choice, the 1K Stare. Stat-wise, it's very similar to the LDR and Longbow. The Supremacy is clearly a superior sniper, but none of these are viable in ILB or 2 The question I should be asking is this. Are snipers overpowered? My answer is yes, and I abuse them in almost all my encounters to how powerful and versatile they are. They are for any decent player. Bungie needs to lower the aim assist of snipers across the board. Now, would I go along with a lot of this fact that it is handed out a little much and should be brought down a little bit though. But with Bungie's little nerfs and on nerfs, it's just I'm skeptical every time Bungie says. I mean, you've all seen the shotguns. They said the shotguns were getting a massive nerf, which it really doesn't. They really didn't. It wasn't that much of a nerf as they said it was. So I'm just highly skeptical with these little nerfs that Bungie keeps putting on them. I think basically everyone goes along and saying what I've been saying. It's just overused. Yeah, basically. It's basically the same thing over and over again. Basically, a lot of people using the same sniper and over again because it's an easy to use sniper and it's so good because of the perks they have. You think Bungie would have noticed that a lot of people are using this one only gun because of how good it is? Does anyone from Bungie actually play their own game or see what's happening in their game? Because if they did, I think they could balance out the system a whole lot hell more if they did, but I don't think that's possible. The only way they know is from the YouTubers or Bungie.net, which I'd highly doubt they ever look at, or fucking Twitter or something. I don't know how they're fucking figuring this shit out. But we've all seen the foreign and how it really wasn't nerfed, so we can see on that. Now, my opinion on the Failure Stare. Do I think it's overpowered? Yes. Do I think it's not overpowered? No. I half and half decision on this one. With the yes part being because if it's high impact, it's not used, but that it's out there and it's easy to use, and plus the hidden hand and short gaze make it more of a just a pain gun when it comes out to it, and that everyone uses it. And 3, that the fact there's a limit on the number of snipers you can use that are pretty good in trials and other matches. And I understand people want to win and do well and all of that. And then with the hitbox, something about the hitbox is different with the sniper versus the other snipers I've used, and I've noticed. So there might be a thing with the hitbox, because you could have missed a shot where you thought you didn't hit them and it ends up killing them, or you did actually in fact hit them. So there's that factor. Now with the side of no. It's not overpowered because it is a sniper. It's just like the other 1-year snipers that were high impact had the same thing, so nothing's changed. 2 being the fact that, like I say, it being a sniper, people probably have used snipers a lot and pretty good with those type of guns, and they've trained with this gun, and they've gotten better and better, and the map. It's a lot of times about the map and position they're in. So if you have like a hand cannon, you're probably not going to beat him at range unless you get really lucky and him being low health. So I can understand that being the point of, or the fact you'd lose. Also, probably because there's a lot of other people who try to use snipers that just can't. It's prefer to be out there. And another better explanation as to why not. Let's see here. What's the fact? It also doesn't have. You can get it without the hidden hand perk, and it's basically a regular sniper, still just a high impacting sniper. You can be killed, and if you're smart enough to outsmart the sniper, you can deal with them correctly and properly in a fast manner, versus any other other types of guns. Now, is it a pain when people camp in groups with these snipers? Yes. And they're on a map designated for sniping? Yes. Well, I do see them on maps that aren't really sniping related, but they still try. I think Bungie tried to get more people onto the sniper route and bridge that gap, but the only problem I have with that is, like I said, they don't have enough snipers to put a real difference in the diversity of the snipers being used. So the 1K sniper is probably the number one sniper being used. If they added a few more snipers in that were high impacting, it possibly could change and more people would go to those guns because they're new, would add a whole new experience to the game. Then it would be the 1K sniper, and those other snipers versus each other would be like year one and be more fair. And Crucible, and it would just probably make it a whole lot better that to be different snipers. But I'm surprised that Bungie has not done that. I don't think they really notice, or they think it's probably alright, but it just comes down to, I think you should add a few more snipers into the game to try and balance that out or nerf it a bit, even though I'm highly suspicious of their nerfs. So like I said, 1,000 Years Theater, overpowered or not, it's a split decision, and that decision, I cannot speak. If you want to comment on this and leave a yes or no, you can, the link's right here above. You can just pause the video and type that into your search bar. And also, if you want to comment on my video and leave the name of a gun that you want looked into or talked about, and give a reason why it should be talked about, of whether it's overpowered, not overpowered, or should be nerfed or not nerfed, depending on the situation of the other guns. So I hope you all liked and enjoyed this video, and if you did, take care, and I hope to see you all later. Bye bye.